Welcome back to Don't Starve. I'm Kit, and in this episode we're going to take on some spiders and farm some silk. But first, not overly important, but something to note. These were evil flowers, and they deplete your sanity just by being around them. Picking them also costs 5 sanity per flower, and since we're going to need the ash anyway, we'll take care of them the easy way. They do spawn regular butterflies, but we have regular flowers to do that, so I am not that concerned. Okay, and now on to farming up our spiders. Let's see. We have discovered a spider nest up here. I'm hoping there are more here in the unexplored area, so we're going to head up that way. We're probably going to get distracted a lot along the way. As you know, I get distracted easily. I know I preach, don't leave camp with your bags full, and of course, I have full bags. But do as I say, not as I do. 'Cause now I need to make space. Now, here is our first spider nest here. I don't normally like to take out the spider nest because I like to leave them around to be able to farm for silk when I need it. But this one is right here on the road and somewhat in the way, so we're going to eliminate this one. Going to equip our log suit, and if you notice the pig there helping, pigs will attack any spiders in their vicinity and are normally great at distracting spiders. I however hit them first, so I'm taking the extra damage and my log suit is gone. As you can see, just stepping on the web alerts the spiders, and hitting any of the spiders makes the rest of the nest spawn. This is a tier 2, and you could see the green warrior spider. Once the nest is destroyed, the web disappears, which is why we wanted to get it off the road. Let me collect all of this stuff here, which is what we came for, and we'll head further north. Here, let's see, let's hope there's more nests up here in the unexplored area. Oh, there they are. Okay, and dusk. Well, you know what? We took a lot of damage because we lost our log suit in that one, so we're gonna head back home. Oh, another spider up north there, so another nest. We're gonna head home, and I'm gonna show you how to make the healing salve with the glands we just picked up because we need it. We need to empty our bags because I came again with full bags. I can't ever remember where my machine is. Okay, this way. A wormhole that leads to, well, nowhere important, unfortunately. Oh, look, we have trapped quite a few of the rabbits, jackalopes. I'm just going to call them rabbits because it's easier that way. I'll show you how to crate those up. Now, crockpot recipes. I'm going to cover very soon, probably, the whole list of crockpot recipes and food values, and that probably not the next episode, but maybe the one after that. I'll make sure I put in notes for food values and that of the crockpot recipes. Right now, I just have got to get some inventory management done. I am not normally this bad at my inventory management, and I apologize for that, but we'll right now make our healing salve. It takes, let's see, it takes those, and nowhere to carry it, so we'll just set it here for now. You're not watching me not have room in my inventory. It's embarrassing. Okay, and we'll use these up pretty much now because we need the help. As you can see, my meatballs that I made with my Crockpot, they did a fair amount for my hunger. They did not do much for my health. A lot of your Crockpot recipes are great for hunger. They also restore some health and some sanity. They don't, however, most of them do not restore as much health as the individual ingredients are worth. So if you are looking to get health back, then cooking your food in the Crockpot is probably not the most efficient way to do it. The meatballs you saw me make had 1 meat and 3 berries in it. It only restores 3 health, and just the 3 berries alone, if I had cooked them and eaten them alone, would have given me the 3 health that the meatballs gave me. So they're not an efficient way of getting your health back. They are, though, they do give you more hunger values than the individual values alone. So that is good. Also, when cooking with Crockpot, anywhere where I put meat, you can put monster meat in one spot and have it come out as the normal recipe. If you put more than 1 monster meat in any recipe in your Crockpot, 2 or more will yield you monster lasagna. And monster lasagna is okay for regenerating health or regenerating hunger, but you will take a hit on your health and your sanity by eating monster lasagna, so that you want to use sparingly, since it does deplete your health and your sanity to use it. Now, since I'm here collecting logs, and this is a very, very thick forest, I'm not going to bother to replant the pine cones here. If I should happen to spawn a treant, there is enough pigs up here to distract the treant from chasing me around for the rest of my days, or causing me to have to take the time to kill it. So I am not going to be overly concerned with replanting that and thinning out this forest is probably a good idea anyway. The tree ants, they're funny because the pigs will attack the tree ants on sight, just like they do the spiders on sight. Once a pig hits a tree ant, as long as you don't hit him afterwards, he will no longer aggro to you at all, and he will just become neutral and wander around. Any pig that encounters him after that will attack him. And I like to use treants, at least until the pigs do enough damage to kill him. I like to use treants to farm pigs, because the treants don't eat the pig meat after they kill a pig, and it takes quite a few pigs quite a while to kill a treant. So it works wonders to, and this would be a whole village of pigs for it to take care of. It works wonders for farming up pig skins and pig. There's our pig king. Those are the killer bee. Remember, we talked about renewable and non-renewable resources. These are the killer bee nests. See, they're proximity driven. As soon as you get close to them, the killer bees come out. They're easy enough to avoid, and you can run away from them and be bees will reset. So it's not, they're not a huge deal unless you have to go through that area, and then you'll want to make sure that you go through that area as fast as you can. They, when broken down, yield the same thing that a normal bee nest would yield, the honeycomb and the honey. But back to the pigs and the pig king. The pig king, you can dig up graves and the stuff, garbage, trash, useful, not useful stuff, whatever, that you find in the graves, you can trade into the pig king to get gold. He will give you gold for things you trade in. Now I'm going to show you how I farm a pig, or a spider nest here. If you notice, I set out traps for them. The traps will trap the spiders, and I don't normally do this at evening time when they're running around with the sole intentions of eating my face. Go away. Go away. Oh, this webbing makes me so slow. Go away so I can farm my nest, or my traps. See, the spiders run through the traps. They set up the traps. When you go and you pick up the traps, it does not, like the rabbits, it would give you a whole rabbit to store and or murder at your convenience. The spiders, it does not give you a spider to put in your bag. It just gives you whatever the spoils of that spider would have been. So, you know, it can be either monster meat, silk, or the spider glands, whichever is that spider would have dropped had you killed it. This is a convenient way to save on your spear for one, any durability on your equipment, your log suit, because you, if done properly, you can get away without ever getting hit by a spider. As long as you have enough grass and enough sticks to create the traps, it's an easy way to farm silk. So, and you don't have to take down the nest to do it. You don't ever have to actually touch the nest, since you just have to walk on the webs to get them to harvest my drying rack here. Now, if you notice the jerky I have, it has, like, it is still 100% fresh for the most part. The meat that I have collected is down to about half of the spoilage rate. Raw meat spoils pretty quickly. Now, I can cook that and get some of the spoilage rate back. Not all of it. It will not completely and totally reset the spoilage rate, but it will reset it some. But if you notice how spoiled the meat is compared to the jerky, jerky is a great way to store up meat for longer periods of time. It lasts not forever, but a very long time, and jerky can be put in the crock pot and cooked just like your raw meat or your cooked meat can. So it serves the same purpose. Drying it, just number one, drying it if it's not monster meat jerky, regular meat jerky, drying it would make it restore health, hunger, and sanity where the cooked meat, I believe, only restores health and hunger. I could be wrong on that. It may restore sanity. I'm not sure. Run. Boy, they're coming out far. They're not cooperating. They just don't want to be farmed today. Uncooperative bugs. I hate spiders. We'll just take care of them and go back and set some traps. Now, eventually, these spiders will stop coming out of this nest when you step on the webs. That's fine. The nest, I believe it's every evening or every morning, will regen spiders so that you can go back to the same nest over and over again after a period of time and get more spiders out of it. I thank you for setting up that trap on your way back. I appreciate that. But yes, you can eventually, it'll run out of spiders, but it does regen the spiders, which is why we don't want to take it down. Now, these are level 2 nests, and eventually they will turn into level 3 nests and spider queens, but they're actually in a very convenient location, being right next to this pig village here, because as the nests get bigger and these spiders become more invasive, the pigs will take care of the spiders and help me farm for the silk and the glands. Now they do not necessarily help farm for the monster meat, because if left to their own devices and it not picked up right away, they will eat the monster meat, but they don't have a use for, obviously, the silk and the spider glands, so they leave those behind. Also, when these turn into queens, the fact that there is a large pig village close will help with taking down the queen also. Now, I've learned from experience, depending on how many spiders, the little spiders the queen has following her, it can take quite a few pigs to kill a queen. The biggest issue with that is because the pigs try to kite the little spiders, they end up taking more damage than they do to the queen, so they die before they ever get much damage in on the queen if she has too many spiders following her. So what I try to do is, when I have pigs to help me try to take down a queen, is I try to go after the little spiders and leave the pigs to do the spider queen. Now, spiders, if they kill a pig, will eat everything the pig drops, and you will not get any drops from that pig, so you can't expect spiders to help you farm pig stuff. But tree ants do great at helping you farm up pig stuff, as long as you go and check on your tree ant every so often and pick up the stuff that he drops. Now we're going to make a chest here right next to where we have our traps, because it's kind of inhumane to leave these poor rabbits sitting in these traps. It's much more humane to leave them sitting in a chest, right? Right? Yeah, sure. Whatever I say. I like to have a chest full of rabbits for the winter time, for emergencies. I don't necessarily always go into this chest, and I don't necessarily always use these rabbits, but live rabbits that you have not killed don't spoil. So they can sit in that chest for eternity, waiting for me to get around to use them. And like I said, they're very good if you need, yes, see, just regular meat does not do anything for your sanity. It's just health and hunger. So in that way, jerky is better also, because jerky will give you back some sanity also. But back to the rabbits, I like to have a supply of food on hand for emergencies. Basically the same reason I don't mess too much with the wild carrots. It's a matter of, if you're having an oh shit moment, how much do you have at your disposal to have the outcome of that oh shit moment be good, rather than it ending with an horribly untimely death due to stupidity. Because we all know horrible untimely deaths due to stupidity is not fun whatsoever. Now, let me think. What else do we need? We're gonna... We've got our heat stone for winter. We've got our horn. Let's show you what we got the silk and the beefalo skin for. If we go into head here, we will make us a winter hat. As you can see, the winter hat has duration or durability on it. It loses durability the longer you wear it, so we are not going to wear it right now. Obviously, it's not winter time. We are going to wear it only when we need it. We'll just set it right here. Now, the winter hat with the heat stone with my beard makes a wonderful trio for keeping me warm in the winter time. The healing salves are great for when you need that. No more rabbits. We are going to chop down some of these trees here, get some more wood. Of course, replant them as we go along, because we want to make sure we have a ready supply of wood for the winter. You can't not have a good supply of wood in the winter time. That's very important. Fueling your fire, keeping your fire going almost continuously is highly important. Oh, there was a rabbit. See, if you put the traps over the rabbit holes, you don't need to bait them. They will just come out of their hole and kind of automatically go into the trap. It may take a little bit, but you just saw all three of those traps set up very quickly. It's quite easy. And I think I'm going to leave it there for this episode. I want to thank you for watching, and you all have a great day, and I will see you in the next episode.